How's your butts today, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the 5 best exotics for a hunter. And if you're new today, please hit that like and subscribe for daily Destiny 2 video. Just to explain some of the criteria that I'm going in, this is based on PvE and PvP, so there's going to be a lot of things and a lot of exotics that won't get love here that require you to do like a very specific thing or a very specific subclass. Most of these exotics are going to be ones that are kind of subclass neutral, but beyond that, let's get into it. And the first on our list is going to be the Hunter Boots Frosties. These have rapid cooldown, which increase grenade, melee, and dodge regeneration while sprinting. Dodging also can increase your sprint speed, so these offer a lot of things with mobility, but also just the ability regeneration just from sprinting, doing nothing else. Makes this a really easy exotic to use. You do nothing but just run, and they also look pretty sick when you run. They kind of glow. Yeah, they look pretty cool like Frosties, like your feet are frozen or whatnot. But these offer pretty much the same benefits in PvE or PvP. You just have a lot more grenades, and you have a lot more smokes or melees. And then just a slight boost in your sprint speed also helps as well. Next on our list, number 4, the Sixth Coyote. Now maybe just a few months ago, I probably wouldn't have even had this on the top 5 list, but if you don't know what Sixth Coyote does, it gives you 2 dodges per recharge. So that's pretty awesome. This has been especially useful for people in Grandmasters. So basically bottom tree void, using your melee to go invis and dodging near enemies with Gambler's Dodge. This has become pretty much a crutch for a lot of people doing solo Grandmasters, and not only that, just Grandmasters period. And it offers pretty much the same benefits in PvP as well. You're just going to get to dodge a lot more, which dodging is the main ability by hunters. So it can recharge a lot of other things tied to dodges, which is your melee mainly. Number 3 on the list, the one that we love to hate, is Wormhusk Crown. So dodging gives you a heal and a shield bump every single time you dodge, which is absolutely insane that you don't have to do anything. You barely even have to use your class ability on a hunter, which is a dodge, which you can get back super fast. And it's awesome, and you get your health back. How ridiculous is that? I mean, some people would probably still say that it's broken in PvP, but this can be actually really good in PvE as well, especially for difficult content or solo content. I did see a lot of people using this for solo dungeons. That's why it's number 3 on our list. And coming in at number 2, the first 2 were actually pretty difficult for me to decide between, but number 2, I'm putting Dragon Shadow. So you guys don't know what this does. If you're using Gambler's Dodge, it will reload all of your weapons and ready weapons quickly, so your dexterity is going to go up while you have Wraith Metal Mail. And also you get a bump in mobility, which is a plus 15 in mobility. That's a hidden stat that you get on there too. So this is just really awesome. It's mainly better for PvP, but in PvE you can also use this, and you don't have to waste your marksman's dodge on it, because you can use Gambler's Dodge, get your melee back if you're close to enemies, and also reload your weapons while getting a boost in dexterity and mobility. So this is probably the best all around when we're considered abilities and melees, because dodges and melees are the things that are kind of tied to hunters that they use the most, and this does it with perfection. Before we get into the final one, I did want to give some honorable mentions. These are basically kind of got a bump down from the top 5 because they do require you to have a specific subclass, or at least a specific class on your hunter, and that would be Shards of Galanor, Raiden Flux, Orpheus Riggs, and Celestial Nighthawk. Now, a lot of these are good in PvE, and they used to be a lot better before they got nerfed about a year ago. Specifically talking about Raiden Flux and Orpheus Riggs and Shards of Galanor. They used to be a lot better than what they are, but they're not super great, and they're really not great in PvP unless you're playing something like a Mayhem, but that's no holds barred anyway, so who cares? So before we get into the last one, if you guys like what you see or heard, please hit that like and subscribe button. I do Destiny 2 videos every single day, and no further ado, the number 1 hunter exotic is Stompies, with increased mobility, slide, strafe, and jump. On paper, these don't look like they do a lot, but since hunters have probably the best overall jump as far as maneuverability and verticality in PvP. These make them so annoying to play against in PvP, excuse me. But also in PvE, if you're doing a lot of platforming, these come in handy to get you to lots of unique places, or get you to places that you may have had trouble getting to either way. But there's the ability that your mobility is, man, spitting rhymes over here, that your mobility is always a little bit higher. You can jump higher, you can slide further. This makes the agility of a hunter that much better with just putting these on. So if you're looking for that one exotic, you don't have it yet, or you're not really sure that you can wear anywhere, you don't even have to worry about subclasses or anything, Stompies are what you want to wear if you're a hunter. Thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Keep your butt safe, and I'll see you next time.